We're getting ready for fall with Linda Barcz. We're taking your calls at 270-9933, and we have 2 lines open today if you'd like to talk to Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Susan.
It's mum season. Oh, is that beautiful?
It is, because we're cooler nights, we're going to be getting frost, and these plants will tolerate cold. And I brought one hardy and one non, just so you can see that they look exactly the same. So when you're at the store, make sure that you check to see whether they're labeled annual mums, because this one is a hardy one. That's the orange one, and
Isn't that a great
will
fall color?
It is fabulous.
Beautiful.
And it will come back next year. Whereas the annual ones, they will not. They've been growing in a greenhouse, and they're specifically blooming now. Lots of buds coming for later, and the frost won't impact them at all.
Boy, it's good to know. I would have never noticed that, to check for the different kinds.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the phones, and we'll start with Kathy in Middleton. Hi, Kathy. What's your question?
Hi, Susan. Hi, Linda. Well, this is so strange because actually you answered my question. That was why I was calling, because I planted 2 mums last fall, and they never came up, and I was wondering why. So you're saying they were annual mums then?
There are annual mums that are not going to flower in Wisconsin in time. They'll sometimes they regrow, but they will flower too late, or sometimes they just don't even survive our winter.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the hardy
mums.
I'm sorry. I think she just hung up. Sorry about that. Okay, Joyce in DeForest. Hi there. What's your question?
I want to know if Linda knows what the name of those white flowers out in the back in the patio, and if they're perennials or not.
The white flowers, I'll have to go and look.
Yeah, I'm trying to think off the top of my head what they. I'm not sure what they are either.
There might be a little fall aster that is blooming white right now, but I'll go look. And no, I won't be on next Monday, but the following Monday.
Okay, all right. We'll try and find out. For now, it's going to drive me crazy wondering what they are. I'm going to have to go back and look. Jimmy in Madison. Hi there. What's your question?
Yes, good afternoon, ladies. On the east side of our house, on the lawn, the blades of grass have developed a bit of a rust, if you will. And I'm wondering if it's a mold or a mildew. It's basically on the base of the blades of grass.
Yes.
And again, it's a fairly thick lawn, well watered, it didn't dry out.
Yes, Jimmy, that is a very common, and it is a fungal disease that's on your grass plants. And it will outgrow that, just taking good care of the lawn. It's a fall phenomenon, and I'm seeing it very common this year.
Is there anything you can do preventatively?
Making sure that you're fertilizing your lawn, because basically you help the plant to outgrow it. There are fungicides, but once a fungus is on the blade, you're not going to get rid of it. Okay. So you would have to do it preventively, and it's not worth it. Just fertilize, keep it healthy.
Well, it's reassuring, Jimmy, isn't it, to know that it's pretty common?
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. And again, it was just fertilized. And again, I just used typically turf builder, not to plug a name, but it was just fertilized about 3 weeks ago.
Perfect.
Okay, all right, good. Thank you for calling today. Let's go to Charlie in Sun Prairie. Hi, Charlie. What's your question?
I've got a rose bush that's done very well this year, and I got beetles that eat up the blossoms.
Yes, okay. Are they nice and shiny and metallic, Charlie, by any chance?
Yes, they are.
Very pretty, aren't they? Those are Japanese beetles. And the thing is, if you've put a material on your rose plant that's systemic, that will protect the leaves, but it will not protect the flowers, because there's something called an abscission layer that won't allow that chemical. So if you see them on the flowers, either knock them off into a container of soapy water or spray with another insecticide.
It's been a tough year for Japanese beetles, hasn't it?
But it took a long time because we had such a cold spring.
Okay.
But they are out now.
Okay, all right. Lugene in Madison. Hi there, what's your question?
I'm going to be moving soon, and I have some peony bushes that I've had for a long time that I want to move with me. When is the best time to do that?
Good question.
Eugene, you moved at the right time of year, because peonies are best to be moved in the fall, and you can actually cut them back, because a lot of them have either botrytis or powdery mildew. Just make sure that when you replant them, you don't plant them too deep. There's a little pip, the little growing point should be just about out of the soil about a ½ inch when you plant it. That's the correct depth, because if you do it too deep, then they can rot.
Okay, all right, great, very good. Linda, this is the picture of the patio. This is the flower that our caller was referring to. What is it?
It's a begonia, so it's an annual.
It's an annual.
Good job.
Good job. That's Sue, our director. She's always thinking. Let's try to get Pat in Stoughton. Hi, Pat, what's your question?
Yes, I was wondering if Linda had a list or knew where I could get a list of rain garden plants. They also have to be shady.
Okay.
Ooh, shady's going to be a little harder, Pat, because but there will be plants that will work. I would suggest have you Google this because rain gardens are very popular, and I'm sure that Dane County has a number of lists. We certainly would have lists also.
Okay.
And so, I mean, if you want to email me at lbarcz@brucecompany.com, I can try to send you something.
Okay, fantastic. That's all the time we have today, everybody, but thanks for your calls. We got some good questions in today. I'm so glad we were able to answer that because it would have driven me crazy all day. Now, enjoy your week off next week, and we'll see you the following week.
All right.
We'll be right back with a final check of the weather.